But one of the biggest things that I was trying my hardest to figure out is what happiness is. And I know if you guys saw my last video like a while ago talking about what is life, it's like, is my happiness going to be in the fulfillment of my job or what? And I found out that happiness has everything to do with you inside of you, inside of yourself. It is a decision that you have to make, regardless of what the day brings, that you're going to be happy. That you're just going to be happy. And it's going to be hard for a lot of people to understand this, but it starts off in your mind. It does. It really, really does, because a lot of people think that happiness comes from things, and it does not. In search of happiness, let me just personally say that I really, really found out ways that you can't be happy. And what ways just don't work. And then for a moment you're like, oh, maybe if I buy makeup and look pretty every day. You can look pretty every single day. You can look drop dead gorgeous, honey, and still feel unhappy. You can still feel unhappy with a pretty face. Let me just be real with you. So just because you see people living a lavish life and they look gorgeous and they can probably pull any man that they want, or a guy can pull any woman that he wants, it does not mean that he is happy or she is happy internally. Keep that in mind. Just some food for thought. Another thing that I found out is that happiness is not a material thing. And a lot of people are like, oh, you should know it. And yeah, of course you do. But sometimes you just gotta try. Sometimes you're like, oh my gosh, I really want the latest and the greatest, this, that, and the third. And the one thing I found out is that, first off, I can't keep up. My bank account can't keep up with that kind of happiness. Can I be real? My bank account cannot keep up with the trend happiness of, oh my gosh, I have to have the latest and the greatest thing. I personally, financially cannot keep up. Now, maybe if I had a Beyonce account, then it'll work. But even then, I'm pretty sure she has days where she just hates life. Even though she can be blessed without measures. There are some times where you just like, I'm just not happy. Like, I don't know why. And I figured out why. And it was because I didn't make a decision to be happy. I was hoping that happiness would find me. No, you have to seek happiness within yourself before you're happy. Like, you have to make a decision that, okay, no matter what, no matter if my boss cuts me out, if I lose my job, regardless, I am not going to worry about things, and I'm going to stay positive, and a positive life equals a happy life. So it's all about your mind, and it's all about what you're thinking and what you're thinking about. And a lot of people are unhappy because of what they're thinking about. A lot of people are worrying and fretting over things they have zero control over. Zero, like none. Like, if you can't change it, live your life. Don't spend your time worrying about it. If you've done all that you can do for a situation, don't worry about it no more. Because it's not doing you any good to worry. It's not doing any justice. It's not speeding up the process. Worrying is whack. Can I be real? Like Whitney said, crack is whack. Worrying is whack because it solves absolutely nothing. It does nothing. You drown in your thoughts, and it makes you stressed out, and it depresses you, and it takes away your happiness, and it takes away your peace of mind. And that ain't cool. That is terrible, because then what you're worrying about is affecting not only the situation, but it's affecting you, and it's affecting you moving forward. Get what I mean? So you just have to stop worrying about things you can't change. Stop being depressed about stuff that you have no control over. It's a decision in your mind. You have to also watch what you're thinking about, because I found out that my thinking was messing me up. The fact that I don't know what I want to do in life. One second. Battery died, my bad. But yeah, so like I was saying, you have to worry about what you're thinking about. You have to start thinking about what you're thinking about. And people will be confused, like, how can I think about what I'm thinking about? Thoughts just fall in my head. Did you know that you can change what you're thinking? Like, do you know that? For me, I'm just going to say my God-given talent is singing and creating. So when I'm doing things like that, it takes me to my happy place, and it takes me out of my thoughts. it helps me get out of my thoughts. And I think that's one of the things I love about being so artistic, is that I can explore my feelings and pour them out artistically, whether it be drawing, whether it be painting, whether it be in song, whether it be singing, writing. I have the ability to do that, and I love it. I love it, love it, love it. So, I mean, find a perfect outlet for you. Find a perfect outlet for you. Remember, happiness starts with you. It is a decision. Yes, people are going to test your decision hard. When I mean test your decision hard, I mean when you're happy, some people will literally hate you for it. They will hate you, and people will come and not even know you and try to bring down your happiness. It's a decision, and you have to stand by it. When I mean by it, I mean just because this person just cussed you out doesn't mean you're gonna let that ruin your day. You gotta shake it off, boo boo. You gotta shake it off. So, like I said, happiness starts with you. Watch what you're thinking. You can change your thoughts. You really, really can. For me, when I sing, it clears my mind. When I'm thinking of something bad, I have to think of something good. And I have to check myself in my thought process, because my thoughts can bring me down. They can bring me down, and then the next thing you know, I'm walking around here depressed and sad and everything else. And that's not the life that you are meant to live. You are meant to be successful. You are meant to be positive, and you are meant to be happy. Know that you deserve happiness. And if there are people in your life that are conflicting and interfering with your happiness, chop chop. That's all I gotta say. Chop chop. There's some people you will have to love from afar. You may not be able to be under them and talk to them and be with them every single day, because if they're bringing you down, then they are not just affecting themselves, they are affecting you. Your friends are a reflection of yourself. Remember that. That is the deepest thing. If you don't take anything else away, your friends are the reflection of yourself. And make a decision to be happy. Stop worrying about things you have zero control over. After you put in your work and you tried your hardest, be okay with it. Be okay with it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like these talking videos, let me know in a comment below. Much love. Deuces. Subscribe. She gone. Bye.